They're pesky little critters. They get into everything and can be quite hard to find. In fact, it takes a special kind of person to be able to hunt them down. And some of the most special call themselves QA testers. Today, I'm here at Blowfish Studios in Sydney to meet one of these illustrious QA testers named Sam. It's time for a learning excursion, or learn-scursion. Sam, I got you these bugs.
Not those bugs.
Well, then what kind of bugs are we looking for?
Computer bugs.
Computer bugs?
In video games.
That's right, Sam is a hunter of those pesky digital bugs that creep into our games and wreck our playing experience. And as Blowfish Studios' resident QA tester, he knows his bugs.
So video game bugs are behaviours that aren't supposed to happen in the scope of the game, to full-blown crashes. Anything that a player isn't meant to experience would be classified as bug. Falling through the world. One of the ones we see is null references, so the game's referencing something that isn't there.
A lot of people think that QA testers just play games all day. Is that true? What do you actually do?
So as a QA tester, it stands for quality assurance. My job is to actually locate as many of these bugs as possible, tell the developers, and get them to fix it. Where possible, if I can fix it, I will. You'll classify bugs in order of importance, so if it's a game-breaking bug, if it's very minor, as long as you can communicate what you did, how easy it is for other people to find it, then that'll help classify it. It's a lot of game playing, but it's also a lot of focusing on the game you are playing. So just making sure you take note of every single detail, every reproduction step you can record, and then logging that to the developer.
What are the different types of QA testers?
I'm more of a manual QA tester, so I can't program myself. So I'll just play through the game, test it as is. I'll go into the engine and see what I can actually see, if it's all pointing where it should be. So there's technical QA testers, and they can actually program, they can set up tests.
What do you actually do when you find a glitch or a bug?
I make sure I can reproduce it. If I can't reproduce it, it's probably a very low bug, and I'll still log it, but it's probably not going to be tracked or fixed. If it can be reproduced easily, I'll then log it in our bug logging system and attach people who need to see it to that ticket, and then they can go through, reproduce themselves, fix it, and then give it back to me to retest.
It sounds like QA testers are a really important part of developing a game, but I think I'd better check in with some other members of the team to see exactly how they fit in.
Hey, Ellen.
Oh, hi, Red. I didn't know it was you.
You're a producer and games developer. How far along in the process do you bring in a QA tester?
So I like to bring in a QA tester towards the end of when a feature is complete. So that's any part of the game that we'd want to bring in.
And why is a QA tester important for the game's development process?
It's really important so that it basically helps us put a new set of eyes on the game. It's also really good to make sure that everything's working appropriately, because a lot of us are trying to make things and we get really close to what we're making as well. So it's really good to have someone else that can look at it and say, hey, this isn't working correctly. Why?
So it's like a fresh set of eyes to look at the game.
Exactly.
Well, awesome. Thanks for chatting to me.
No problem.
Hi, George.
Oh, hi, Red.
So you're a programmer. How do programmers and QA testers work together?
Oh, so it's a pretty informal relationship. Usually, we'd find bugs and then we'd prepare a list and then hand it off to the QA tester. Or they'd come to us with bugs and be like, hey, this is broken, can you fix this?
And how common are bugs in a game?
Oh, they're quite common. So you would find them all the time. Running through code or playing through a game, you would usually encounter quite a few issues during the development cycle.
Awesome. Well, thanks for chatting to me.
Cool.
Why are QA testers important to a game's success?
I'd probably say they're important to make games successful purely because you see a lot of Steam reviews where people will just say, hey, this is buggy, don't buy it. So we try and negate that, and that's our job.
What advice would you give spawnlings who are thinking of maybe becoming a QA tester?
Play a lot of games, focus on attention to detail. As long as you can analyse little issues, even if you identify bugs and post on forums, that counts as experience. You can go to a game studio and say, hey, I've done this, I've found these bugs, I've got that experience, I know the process.
Well, thanks for teaching me about bugs.
Ugh, where do you keep getting all these from?
I have all my tools. Do you think I have what it takes to be a real bug catcher?
Yeah, I think you do. I've got a game set up just over here. Let's test that.
Let's do it!
Okay, so we've been getting reports from a few players in the forums now that there's a bug in this level where they're just getting stuck and just the game's not resetting themselves. So why don't we see if you can find that for us?
All right, I'm gonna catch you, bug. over here. Oh, this looks like somewhere a bug would live. I think I found it. Sam, I think I found the bug. So is it when you jump on the red stuff and then you fall straight through? Because I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Yeah, that's what we had reported by all our players.
Does that mean I found it? I found the bug?
Yeah, it looks like you found it. Congratulations.
Oh, awesome. Well, do you think I could be a QA tester?
I think you've definitely got a career in QA ahead of you.
Oh, yes! Thank you so much. I'm going to go catch some more bugs. So while bugs are kind of funny, ultimately they tend to ruin the gaming experience. So QA testers are our last line of defense. I salute you digital bug wranglers, you glitch gladiators, for making sure our game are exactly as they should be. The gladiators
We've got another one here, guys.
are exactly as Oh, that's so much better. I wish we had you guys in TV.